what I know for a fact is that social media, a short conversation, nothing really tells the whole story. Right. And you just mentioned that there was a time that in the show, the lady who invented the Spanx, she seized her opportunity, her moment.
Yep.
That was her big break.
Yep.
For you, what was that?
Oh, man.
What was that? Was it a deal? Was it a meeting?
Great question. Great
And
great
how
question.
did you even get to that point?
Man, I think the first big moment that I gotta say is that I was on a trip, like a class trip.
Okay. This was in college?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is like my it's like my sophomore, junior year. Some friends of mine, they were upperclassmen. They were about to graduate, going with their careers. And we took a trip to Miami.
Oh.
And Miami was like, we had been planning this all month, like all year.
Yeah.
Like it was like, yo, we gonna do this, and this. And it was a 5-day trip.
What year was this?
So had to be 07, 08.
Okay. So we had LeBron down there, the trio.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I couldn't even tell you, to be honest with you. But I was there 2 days. I did so much marketing, letting people know what I do. I got a phone call from a chick I know named Nisha. She used to work at End Zone Fashions. You remember that? And,
yeah.
On Scott Street.
Yeah. Man, shout out End Zone Fashions.
Yeah. And so I had let her know that I did this interview and I was in this magazine and that, I'm like really doing real estate and I want to work with athletes. And I knew she knew like some of the owners of the store, I think Bobby Taylor and some other people.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, man, I'm just letting you know, if you know anybody, let me know. She called me while I'm in Miami. She's like, hey, we looking for a house to rent for a birthday party. It's some football players.
This is before Airbnb?
This is way before, this is like way before that was even an idea, I think.
Gotcha. Okay.
Maybe not, but she called me, man. And when she called me, this is the second day. Morning. I'm like, yo, I gotta go. I gotta go back to Houston. They're like, what? I'm like, I just got a call with some football players that want to rent this house.
Wow.
I ain't never had no opportunity like this. I say I want to do this. I'm out.
Wow.
We was on standby too.
Oh no.
We was on standby.
Was this on a Sunday?
No, it wasn't. It was on a Tuesday. So,
okay.
So it was on a Tuesday and I think Phil.
I know Phil.
Just Feels Right. Shout out to Just Feels Right.
Shout out.
Phil was with me on that trip. And Phil knows this story as well. And I was like, yo, I'm out. I got to go. And so I had to try to find a house that was big enough that they could rent in like 24 hours.
Oh, wow. That they could rent for just one day for like a party.
Yeah, for a night, for a party.
Okay.
So ironically, just to tell you how things work out, called a friend of mine. He knew the owner of Warren Moon's old house in Lake Olympia. And I was like, that's perfect. See if he'll rent it out that Friday. I was like, we need a house so this Tuesday, by Wednesday, we need to have the house secured so we know where we're going for the party on Friday. So I'm like, all right. And so, just having faith that something was going to work out, I called and they was like, yeah, we'll do it for this amount. I forgot the amount.
Was it a reasonable amount?
Reasonable for last minute for, I think the house is 7,000 square feet on 2 acres. I was like, yeah, I think they'll do it. So I told them the price. They ended up having it. I took pictures with the guys.
Oh, wow.
Like, this is my...
Let's go.
Yeah, this is my moment. And I'm glad I left. But that was my big thing that I could use to kind of show credibility that I'm really doing this for real. And it's something that, I'm very passionate about. And I'm willing to do this to get there, right? I'm leaving my trip that we had planned all year to come seize this opportunity.
So if you enjoyed this short segment of the podcast, here's another short segment to watch if you click right here. Or if you want to watch the entire podcast, click over here.